What's up everyone, welcome back to the Durbin compound. If you haven't met me already, my name is Devin Durbin. We're obviously standing out here in front of my Central Boiler Classic. This is the CL6048. Today I'm going to oil the solenoid. We're going to do a little preventative maintenance before we shut this bad boy down, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it and how simple it is. So we'll bring it in nice and close. I'll show you how to some of the points to oil. We'll show you how simple it is, and then we'll recap and that'll be it. We'll wrap it up with a nice, quick, and easy video. Please bear with my audio because we are outside. The road is kind of busy sometimes. So I hope to see you guys around the channel. Please consider subscribing because I really need the help. And I'll get right down to it. So let's pull it in and check it out. Okay, so we're down here on the door cover here on the Central Boiler Classic. All you do is run out these two screws. I think this could be designed a little bit better by Central Boiler, but with the basically with cost and all that, I totally get it. So just a long all-threaded bolt like that, easily taken off by a screwdriver. So once you get those popped off, you literally just take off your cover here. Now we're in the about the last week, maybe 2 weeks of burn this season. So this is basically something I wanted to do before I shut the unit down, because I'm worried about, you know, this stuff rusting while it doesn't you know, get used the entire summer. So if I forget to do it now, then that's something that could be, you know, sit here all summer with no lubrication on it. So not something I wanted to do. So there is a fuse here. If you ever have your solenoid screw up for some reason, it's not working, there is a fuse here right at the solenoid. So just in case there's a fault, this is what you're looking at. So I'm going to turn the unit off. I'll show you how it cycles and how it comes back up, and then I'll show you that this is the only moving part other than the water pump on the unit. So let's go ahead and I'll shut the unit off. We'll watch this flue close, and I'll open it back up. Alright, so right there I showed you exactly how, what goes up and down, the only moving part on this. What I use for this is a product called Gibbs Penetrant. This is stuff that's, I've only been able to find it in Maryland or online. I order this on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. All you need to do is this solenoid has a internal piece that slides up and down. Literally just you're lubing up here at the top, so that it slides up and down inside. So all I do is just lube it like that until I see it fall down through here. Now our pivot points, we want to go ahead and oil those as well. There's two pivot points back here on my flue door, and then we have a pivot point right here that I just go ahead and lube up. It literally is that easy. Something that Central Boiler recommends that you use WD-40. It really doesn't matter. Just oil those you know, those contact points where there's any movement, and then just oil your solenoid right there like that. Too easy. So if you ever have an issue with your solenoid, you can always shoot it down to here. If the power's getting to your fuse, then you know your fuse is bad. But that's it right there. If the time ever comes where I need to replace this solenoid, I will do a video on that, but that's literally the only thing that moves here on the Central Boiler. After you're done, you can simply just install this cover back on here. Now I will put a little bit of lube on my bolt right here, because they do get a little rusty in the door. It's steel on steel and it sits outside all the time, so go ahead and just put a little bit of lube on there. Hopefully I zoomed it in tight enough. See, this is where I fight with the design flaw here. It's basically just trying to hunt and pick for the hole here, and see if I can get it in the hole where it needs to go. There it is, finally. Could be built a little better, but not a big deal. Okay, so in conclusion, very quick, simple video on how to lube the solenoid on your Central Boiler Classic. I think that in the near future, I'm going to build a unit, a little kit to mount into, basically mount into this area in the door where the solenoid is. I'm going to include a green LED or maybe a red LED so that if you're in the house, you can tell if the unit has the flue open. So I have a remote thermometer inside the house, but I also would like a visual indicator of if my flue door is open. So when the solenoid comes up and it's energized, it's going to light up that blue or red LED so I can see it on the back side of the unit, because this faces away from my house. So I want to be able to see if it's open or it's closed. Going into that, I want to put a counter on it so I can count how many burn cycles it happens per day. So if you have one of the newer Wi-Fi units that has stuff like that, they have those kind of things built into the app. But since these older units don't have that, I'm going to make something myself. So if you're interested in something like that in the future, please comment below, because I'd be willing to speed up my engineering process on that, and maybe make a little kit that like literally plug and play, plugs right into the connectors, and makes it nice and safe, and something that you can do on your own to have maybe something as simple as a door open switch. In the future, I'd like to do a door open switch, integrate it with an app or something like that for your phone. I just literally need to get with someone to engineer a little bit electronic control module for it. Maybe we could do something solid state that's a lot simpler. I don't know, we'll find out. But if you're interested in something like that, I'd be willing to push that out. So comment below if you like my video. Please subscribe, because I need all the help out here I can get. But little quick video. Oil that solenoid from time to time. It will get noisy, so as soon as it gets noisy, spray it with WD-40 or Gibbs like I do, or any penetrant will really work. So anything that repels water, it's outside constantly, it gets rained on all the time. So just take care of it. It's the one part that really moves that needs to be 100% at all times on your system. So I hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you next time around.